So the name of the show is The Root of All Success. So I've got to ask this question. What would you say is your one key that has unlocked success for you more than anything else?
I knew that question was coming, and I thought I had a good answer, but I think it's I just always see myself as an underdog.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm worthy of success. I don't feel like I belong in the rooms of people like you. I don't feel like I've earned the seat at the table yet. I still see myself as a kid that Heidi's mom said that she can't go to prom with, and then she went to prom with a guy that was on the football team. And I'm like, well, that's super shitty. And so I think I just see myself as that underdog. And I always say we're a group of misfits that fit well together.
Yeah. So how do you personally define that word success?
Never giving up, never, it's not even never giving up. It's not, oh God, that's a tough one too. These are good questions. You should have asked those earlier. You know, when people ask me how people in real estate say they want to be luxury agents, right? Everybody says I want to service the luxury people. And I said luxury is not a price point. Luxury is how you make people feel. It's about a service. It's about letting the guy that's buying a $200,000 condo that's so excited feel the same exact way as the person buying an $8 million house. In fact, it's probably a bigger deal for the 200 than the 8 million, because the 8 million's like they've done big things before. And so, how do you make the 200,000 in a room of $8 million people feel exactly the same? It's how you treat people, right? And then when people show up to your party, the $4 million and the eight, it's giving me chills right now. Um, they all feel that they're one. Nobody feels above anybody. We would do these custom client appreciation parties, and we had people in there that were, I mean, bro, these were like head people. And one of my two of my clients, they made Zoom for Microsoft. No, no. What did they make? What was the thing before Zoom? Microsoft Spaces, something.
There's teams. There's teams.
It was before Teams, bro. They created this program for Microsoft that sold for it was hundreds of millions of dollars, and they got paid buco bucks. I didn't know it until after we closed. They're like, "Do you know who this guy was?" I'm like, "No." They're like, dude, this dude's fucking killing it, bro. I'm like, killing it. He's like, he could have bought 10 of those houses and it wouldn't even made a blip in his bank account. I'm like, really? He's so chill. He drives a crappy Honda. Like he crashed it, and I had to pull him. He was so embarrassed that he didn't have AAA that I had to take my truck and pull him out of the snow. He's like, dude, that guy's like 25 mil right now. I'm like, what? But every time I went to his house, I took a bottle of wine. I took what I could afford. They didn't drink it. They pulled out what they wanted to drink. That's totally cool. Right? Never hurt my feelings because I took what I could take.
Yeah.
Success is that, bro. Success is being happy where you're at, doing the best that you can do with what you have and striving to get better. It's not about like, dude, I don't know how much money you're worth. I know the people in the room that we met at were worth a lot more than me, but they never made me feel less than. And everything they do is to try to get us to elevate to get to where they're at, right? Whatever that looks like for us, right? Maybe it's not a $25 million house and a $10 million lake house, but success is never giving up on your dream. And just remembering that, like, the minute you give up on your dream, that's when you became unsuccessful. It's not a dollar amount, it's not a house, it's not a figure, right? We live in this internal time. It's always working to that component, because then you're never unhappy.
Well, based on that definition, which I think is a clever way of looking at it, do you consider yourself to be successful?
Oh, dude, 100%.
Love
Yeah,
it.
bro. We have we get 1 to 3 client messages a day. I mean, 3 years ago, I was so poor that, I mean, I was so poor that IRS didn't even want to come after me to collect money. Right? My mom's texting me, "Hey, honey, this Wells Fargo thing's sending me a notice saying that your account's negative." I put in like 500, and she's like, "Maybe you should get a job." And I mean, I still have debt to this day. You know, it's hard to climb out of $1 million, and in 16 months, right? But I paid off hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card. I paid off loans. I got money in the bank. I got, now I'm working on some tax stuff that I deferred, which, you know, I just just working on it, right? Like,
Yeah.
and I never filed for bankruptcy. I never took government handouts, right? Like I just worked my way through my shit, and I lived a life like that. I mean, I flew more business class, $1 million in debt, than I did when I was making $1 million a year. It's weird how like I bought a rental property with $600,000 in debt somehow, and when I made $1 million, I didn't buy shit. And so like I lost the rental property, I had to sell it. But success is like, dude, I got people now that tell me, they like it makes me like every day I wake up with such gratitude because I get to change lives because I changed my life. So every day I consider myself successful. It doesn't always feel financially successful where I'd like to be, but emotionally successful, like, bro, we change lives every day. This
Love it.
podcast changes lives. Like, this is a success.
Hey there, it's the real Jason Duncan. Thank you for watching this video. If you are an entrepreneur and you've ever thought about what it's going to be like when you get ready to exit your business, I'm the guy you want to follow. So make sure that you've subscribed to this channel and go check out the link in the description, therealjasonduncan.com. Check out the resources I've got for people just like you, as an entrepreneur who's trying to get his life back, get her life back, get your time and freedom back. We've got a couple other videos you might be interested in. There's one here and there's one here. If that's what you want as an entrepreneur, if you're being trapped in your business, then I can help you get out of that. So go to therealjasonduncan.com. The link is in the description and check out one of these videos. I'll see you next time.